Today on The Boot Guy, we're talking about the classic Redwing Heritage 877 8-inch wedge sole. So before I go any further about this boot, I have to let you guys know this is going to be a work review for guys who make a living wearing these boots. This is not a fashion review. This is nothing like that. This is my way of looking at this boot as a tool, as a work item for the guys. So the Redwing 877 is a single piece, thick, heavy leather. And I mean, this is the type of leather that's going to take some time to break in and soften up. I mean, you can meat oil this thing all day long. You can buff it. You can do whatever you need. This still needs some time for you to heat it up and for you to kind of move it around and flex it and bend it in order to get this thing working and moving. Redwing does a nice job. It's eyelids all the way to the top. So if you had to put this thing on every single morning, you might want to pop out these laces and put in some 80-inch laces, because that's going to be a real pain in the butt without any speed laces trying to get this thing tied. The mock toe is nice. It is a really nice mock toe. It is a little on the narrow side, but they do make it in widths. And it's not a real deep cup there. It's a single stitch that goes all the way through. So if somebody above you is cutting and you got some slag falling on you, you know, it might be a little bit easier to just buff that thing off or shake that off there. So inside the 877, since it is single piece, they use a single piece tongue, and they sew that tongue pretty high. It is right at the top two eyelids, and that's not a lot of space in there. So this isn't going to be a real easy on, easy off wedge sole work boot. When you put your hand inside the 877, you find that classic hard leather insole. It is not comfortable by any means. If you were buying this as a work boot, you're going to buy this boot plus a pair of insoles, because there's no way you're going to push a 12-hour day with this thing on your foot. Now, it is American made, and you can tell by looking at the construction of this boot that it was built with pride. And that pride has nothing to do with whether or not this is going to be a good, comfortable work boot. The fit of the 877 is pretty much dead on to whatever your past work boot was. The D's are true D's. Now, the heel counter, right there, we'll call it the heel counter, the heel cup, it's narrow. And the sole itself back here is pretty narrow in comparison to other wedge sole boots out there. So you're not getting a lot of contact surface back here. Now, as a work boot, in certain situations, if you got to shimmy up some iron, all right, that might be really good. You're not going to catch any bolts. You're not going to fall to your death. But for something to walk in, I truly don't find this to be very comfortable. This shape, this design, any of it. Now, I've been getting a lot of emails lately asking me what I think of this boot and all the boots in this line of boots. They're great. They truly are great. I mean, they're made in that old way. They have that old fit and feel and look to it. And if that's what you're trying to do, if you're trying to achieve a look and a persona by your boot, then this is a really good place to do that. Now, if you're looking for a comfortable work boot that you can make a living in, you're going to have to look somewhere else, because this is not a good place to put your money, in my opinion. And I'm sure other guys who use wedge sole boots will agree with me. So that's the Redwing 877 Classic Wedge Sole Boot. If you've ever worn this boot, please comment below. Let guys know your experience with this boot. Please don't forget to hit my subscribe button below. It really helps out. And if you should have any questions about this Redwing or any Redwing boots, please send me an email. If there's a boot out there and you're looking to get my opinion on it, please just send me an email or maybe comment below in the comments box and let me know what the model is that you would like me to look at and talk about. Until the next time, I'm the Boot Guy. Thanks a lot for watching.